So when the show first premiered on Sci-Fi about 3 or 4 years ago, a lot of my friends were watching it along with me, and they couldn't get over the fact that these characters kept staying in a town called Purgatory. That is until I reminded them that we live in Memphis, Tennessee, which is also known as the Bluff City, so we probably shouldn't throw stones. Just saying. Hi guys, my name is Maria Park and this is Approach to Nerd, and in this episode I am spotlighting one of my favorite sci-fi series on the Sci-Fi Channel, Wynonna Earp. Wynonna Earp was created by a comic writer named Bo Smith. So it's a very interesting and very eccentric comic book, a lot darker than the actual TV show, but still, the TV show is a very good adaptation. It basically follows the main character, Wynonna Earp, who is the great-great-granddaughter of Wyatt Earp, and who has inherited this gun called Peacemaker that she uses to basically kill all of the outlaws that Wyatt killed that keep reincarnating as like these demonic type, individuals called remnants. And because she's cursed to continuously hunt them down, she has to kill all 77 of the outlaws that Wyatt killed in order to break the curse that no other Earp has been able to do to this date. And the oldest of each Earp family is the one that inherits the gun and the curse and the responsibility. So she's basically the lucky one, which is kind of funny because she's an alcoholic and she's not like the person you would think would be the responsible hero one, but she's so sassy and sarcastic. I love her to death. Along with her journey, we have her sister Waverly, who is the baby sister, and she's extremely adorable. She's cute, she's smart, she's very, very versed in Earp history. She's great with mythology. She loves, ancient history. So she's kind of like the nerd of the group. Then we have, in the first season, we have, I think it's first and second season, Deputy Marshal Xavier Dawes. And he is with an organization called Black Badge. And Black Badge is basically a paranormal threat group. They just hunt down paranormals and kill them and experiment and actually do a lot of shady things. But they're an organization that's been around for years, and Dawes even recruits Wynonna to help them, basically to keep tabs on her in the series and also to help her hunt the remnants because, the remnants are a threat to the entire world. Now, the one good thing about this for her is that she doesn't have to travel around the world to find the remnants because they are not allowed to leave their town of Purgatory, which is located in what this supernatural area called the Ghost River Triangle. So the remnants cannot leave this area, but that also means that Wynonna has to stay there too. She can leave, but the remnants will pretty much go on the hunt and do whatever they want. And remnants can look like normal people. They look like humans. The downside to the Ghost River Triangle is, yes, it keeps the remnants in, but it also attracts other supernatural creatures like vampires, werewolves, witches, etc. So she also ends up having to fight them. The Peacemaker handgun that she has, that she's inherited, it only works technically on remnants, so it's the only gun that's able to send them back to hell. So she has to be really creative when she's fighting some of the other creatures, which she is. And she has a lot of help from her, her team. We also have a really cute love story between Waverly and Officer Nicole Haught. She is the town, deputy, and she is absolutely adorable too. And they're so cute together that they have their relationship has spawned a rabid fan craze where they have not only fanfics and fan art and like sweaters, coffee cups, and all that. They have elaborate fan films and music videos, and even the actresses themselves have been paired together on Instagram and all of that. And it's really, really cute. It's basically a fandom up there with, if you follow Korasami or if you're into Rael and Scylla from Motherland Fort Salem. They are basically what I call the Spur OG TV couple that everybody was into. And so I'm really excited for season 4 because season 4 is going to be pretty eccentric for the couple everyone calls Way Haught. Another good character in the series is Doc Holliday. He is friends with Riot Earp, and he has been cursed by a stone witch who is trying to cure him of his tuberculosis with, basically eternal health. He can't die. When they first find him in the pilot episode, he is actually in a well where he has been for over 100 years. So, yeah, he has a very interesting story. He plays his storyline in the series has a lot of ups and downs, and it's very, very interesting. Let's put it this way. He is a very instrumental character in a lot of the stuff that affects Wynonna. And then there's another character that affects someone else in the series, and his name is Bobo Del Rey. He is the leader of the remnants in the show, but he has been, let's just say he has a very big secret that affects someone close to Wynonna that I don't want to spoil. So you'll just have to watch the series and see what it is. Some other characters in the show, we have the widows. They are creepy. We have a sheriff who's been basically the sheriff for, I want to say 30 something years, but he knows everything that's going on. Even when Wynonna was out of town and then the curse hadn't actually started for her, because basically when an Earp turns 27, all the remnants start to come back. But until she's 27 or that Earp is 27, it's kind of peaceful in a way, but there's still a lot of supernatural crap going on in their town because of the Ghost River Triangle. And this sheriff is like, Randy Nedley has basically been through it all, which is very impressive by himself. So I do like him a lot. He is a reoccurring character. Another future reoccurring character we get later in the series is named Jeremy, and I'm not going to spoil, him, because he has an interesting storyline too, and he is absolutely adorable as well. So you'll have to watch it to see what his story is about. But yeah, it is a very, very good show. There's so much going on. The goal is to break the curse, but it's also to stay alive to break the curse. And you don't know who you can trust. You don't know who's helping who. You don't know who's a remnant, because again, remnants look human. You don't know who's a demon. You don't know what anybody's end game is. There's so many connections to other characters that you don't see coming till later. So yeah, it is a very fun ride, just like a comic book. And if you know anything about comic book adaptations, which I'm sure you do by now, lots of twists and turns, and they take a few liberties, but these liberties are actually really, really cool. So it is worth checking out. The first 3 seasons right now are on Netflix, and season 4 should be coming out, if not the end of this year, then early next year because of COVID. And also they took a year off to get funds together, since IDW is one of the producers as well as Sci-Fi. But I'm really excited for season 4. So you have plenty of time to check out the first 3 seasons before it is released. So you should do that. And if you have seen it, please let me know what you think of this series in the comments. And if you would like to sign up for jury duty, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to know who's next on the nerd bell, hit the notification bell. Until next time, I can't wait for you to approach the nerd. Bye, guys.
Thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate it, but hey, the party doesn't have to stop now. Click on one of these videos and keep it going.